All right, in our last scene, we built a general 3D Unity project to get used to just the general basics of Unity. But now we need to build a project that's VR specific. And since recording those original videos, Unity has come up with a new template. So you need to open Unity Hub, create a new project, and now you'll see this new VR template. And the VR template comes with something new called the XR Interaction Toolkit. And what this does is it tries to make it so you can develop using just one set of code and code-like things for all the VR devices instead of using specific things like we used to have to use the Oculus integration specifically for Oculus. Now we can build and send it to Oculus, Vive, all these things. So I'm going to create a new project and I'm going to call this VR scene. It's going to be in my folder I keep it in. I'm going to hit create, and of course it's going to take a couple minutes to set up your scene, so I'm going to pause this and come back to you. Alright, so that took a good close to 5 minutes, and you'll first come up to this and it's like, okay, we can close this, we can actually get rid of those tutorials, right? Yeah, we can show them what we want to. I'm going to go ahead and open this back up so I have my scene. And great here, and we can open this up and see we have a light, we have this new XR rig, just like remember when we put in the first person controller. This has our right camera, it has our controller, so this is the new version of that, and a plane to walk on, which is great. But before we can do anything else, we actually have to set up some things to tell it that yes, we're going to be using the Oculus, because that's where we're going to be building towards. You could obviously put new things in, other things in, as you'll see here, but we're going to go up to edit and we're going to go to project settings, okay? And this is where we have to do some homework here, right? We are going to find the XR plugin management first, and we are going to say, well, we're doing for Oculus, right? Oops, so I'm going to go ahead and say Oculus. I'm going to kind of look in here, and what else do I need to do here? So we have to do XR management, desktop. So this is the desktop, right? So I clicked on Oculus. This will give us the ability to build directly to our Oculus as we're working on the desktop. We're going to go over here to this Android settings, and we're also going to select Oculus, right? Oculus actually uses the Android platform to do it. Then we need to go into the player, and we are going to need to go to other settings. So where is that? Obviously, I'm looking through my notes here. Other settings. So if it's closed for you by default, just go ahead and open that up. And we need to, let's see, if this auto graphics API is checked, you need to make sure it's unchecked. I'm not sure how yours will do it. I've built this before, so I don't know if it starts up based on what I've done before. We need to go to the graphic APIs. Now, if you might see Vulkan in here, right? If you have Vulkan, go ahead and highlight that and hit the negative. Or no, actually, no, you do need to. It used to be that you had a, I'm remembering the old way. Vulkan is the new way to do it. And so now we need to actually just get rid of anything that isn't Vulkan. So what I did there was, you see, I just went ahead and I went to the plus here. I chose Vulkan. That's there. I'll highlight this OpenGL. Just hit the negative button right there, and that's gone. Then we have to configure our build settings. Okay, so that's all we need to do in project settings. That's great. So we're going to go to File, Build Settings. And this is another thing that's going to take a little while, and I'll have to pause. Actually, I won't have to pause because we'll be, well, actually, yes, I will have to pause. So I'm going to switch to Android, right? I'm going to click Android, and I'm going to say switch platform. And then this is going to take some time to download some stuff and set it all up. So I'll pause the video and come back and finish it up. All right, great. That actually didn't take that long for me, maybe because I already have the Android thing all downloaded and ready. So the thing I need to do is set my texture compression to ASTC. Why? I don't really know. It's probably because of something to do with Android. And then the last thing we should do is add our open scenes to our build, right? Because if we were to build something, nothing would actually be there, right? We don't have any scenes that are going to build, so we only have one scene right now. We're in this sample scene, so we didn't name our scene or do anything. And since it's open, we can just click this button to add open scenes, right? And we have this open scene here. And that's all we need to do to set up the first part of our project, and we can start building. To actually build to the Oculus, we're going to need to actually do some more things, but we'll cover that in a later video.